So if there's an opportunity for me to make money, there's an opportunity for you to grow as well. You just cannot keep sitting and waiting for that perfect moment to happen. The recession is not just about money. It's about the emotional damage of living in constant uncertainty. People aren't just broke, they're disconnected. They're disconnected with life, they're disconnected with the world. Confidence is low and health is declining, and a lot of the purpose is gone. But the ones who stay solid in moments like this, they're not the loudest. They're the ones with rhythm. They're the ones with the routine. And you are not lazy. You're just overwhelmed. You're watching your friends lose jobs, your parents lose jobs, second guessing what you need to do next. And you're scared to spend money because what if things get even worse than what they are now? And I get it. And if you let fear lead, then you will always lose. And if you keep letting fear lead, you're going to stay in this losing position. Because fear doesn't just keep you safe, it keeps you stuck. I'm sure many of you have had thoughts when back in school, when at a job, of something going wrong or something that could potentially go wrong. As you think of this idea of something not being the best, you can continuously build on what things could spiral down. I guarantee you one day in your life you were in a relationship, or you're in some type of relationship, you're with guy, girl, and you're thinking, this girl is cheating on you, or if you're thinking she's doing something bad because she's out late, and then because she's out late, you're like, oh, there's guys talking to her, and I wonder how many guys are talking to her. Is she entertaining it? Is she actually talking to all of them? Are they actually my friends, or is she really the girl for me? Is this the girl that I thought I was going to marry? Is this the same girl that I introduced to my parents? You get to spiral in all of these things that could potentially go wrong, even though none of these things haven't even actually went wrong. These same things even spiral when it comes to class. When you do a classwork wrong, or something goes wrong, you go and tell your parents things went well. Then when things are actually not well, you think they're gonna punish you, they're gonna discipline you, and then when they discipline you, they're gonna think you're gonna punish you even more. Then you can't hang out with your friends. Then you think your friends are gonna judge you because wow, your parents are still disciplining you at this age. Whatever the case may be, you're going to constantly find new scenarios to continue to build up. So this same area of fear in this recession is going to cause a fear for everyone. Everyone is fearing of losing money. Everyone's going to fear of losing a job. And then you're going to get stuck in a cycle that is continuously on a losing streak. So you need to find something for yourself that can keep you on path, that can keep you in line, and that can keep you in a direction of progression, not a direction of recession. This recession, it's not a death sentence. It's a filter. A filter for who's going to wait to feel ready and who's going to build structure no matter what. This is your time to become the person you were scared to be when everything felt easy. This is actually going to challenge you. Through all of the fears, why do you think the people who are trading, who are making all of this money, are not scared because of the situation? Because there are still opportunities that are out there that are waiting for you. There are opportunities that are out there that are waiting for you to seize them, for you to go after them, for you to be hungry enough to seek them. If you're going through a time right now where you are just going to continuously sit and wait and feel and absorb the fear, you're only going to keep missing out. And then you're going to think back, man, I wish I got into that situation. I guarantee there was a bunch of things of NFTs or many things in Bitcoin or whatever the biggest meme coin, whatever it was, and you heard something about it and it skyrocketed. All of a sudden now you're a few days later, you never got into it. And you're like, man, if I would have did this, I would have been a millionaire. If I would have did this, I would have made hundreds of thousands, but you didn't. And the same thing is going with your weight, with your physical health, with your mental health. Oh, I wish I would have done this. I would have been in this position easier, but you didn't. And you're still not doing it now. All this time that you're thinking of wishing that you were doing this, you could be just doing something now. You're spending all this time waiting for the perfect moment, waiting to find the perfect niche, waiting to find the perfect routine, to ultimately never find the perfect routine because you're not trying anything. You want to find all the knowledge, fill it up in your head, and you're not doing anything about it. This is something that I was constantly doing. Like, believe me, I get it. There was a reason why in 2022, I was weighing probably 200 and something pounds. And by 2024, I was 250 pounds. Like, there's a reason why that person became that. There was a guy that I was living before, but then there was a guy that I was living here that was not secure in who he was. There was a guy who wanted to follow the fad, follow the trend, and be lazy with everything that's going on, be comfortable with everything that's here without taking a risk for myself, without separating myself from everyone else. There's a reason I got to this way, but there needed to be a shift for me to get here. And so something that I'm learning is even with this recession, there was still a time within me that I know I'm not fearful of this, because there's still an opportunity for me to make money. So if there's an opportunity for me to make money, there's an opportunity for you to grow as well. You just cannot keep sitting and waiting for that perfect moment to happen. And so this is how you actually stay solid. You need to build rhythm, not chaos. Train your body so your mind has a home. Create boundaries so the outside world doesn't interrupt your peace. And this is what I coach: health, confidence, and purpose. So when the world shakes, you don't. And I built this program because I watched too many people spiral in silence, spiral their lives out of control when everything was in their hands, everything was in their reach to accomplish. But you spent so much time in your head and in your brain not fully processing all the things that you could just be executing on right now. I know, even with this, because of my time of being at the Air Force Academy, a lot of people that were there were all getting a bachelor's of science. So a lot of things that we're doing is a lot of information driven. So we want to know all the details. We want to know all the information. We want to make sure we're secure with all of this information before we even take a leap to do something. But you have to understand life is not always like that. You're not going to have all of the answers at every single moment. So that risk that you have to take is sometime making the leap into learning along the way. This is a reason why people say love the journey, love the process, because there are so many lessons that you can learn once you're actually in it, once you're actually a part of it. Then you can actually speak on it. Then you can actually say something about it. Then you can have conviction on things. There are too many people that I know that have so much potential within their life. They have so much potential for the things that they could accomplish, but because they want to know all the things that they, any other minute detail, I want to find out the background. I want to find out like what the statistics are. Make a new statistic. Be a new statistic. Do something different. I'm tired of watching people waste days away that could be actually used to their advantage. They're they're wanting a quick high. They're wanting this quick burst of dopamine because they want to go to this party. They want to hang out with these people. They want to do whatever the case may be. They want to live this type of life rather than living a life that gets them into a direction towards the life you desire. So when you're not working towards this person, you stay stuck in this bubble and you just stay looping around doing the same things repeatedly over and over and over again. This is the same feeling that I get when I see people constantly going to a job. This is the feeling that I have with going to my job, there's a reason why I'm doing this. I'm not going to sit myself and see my life go in a loop and a loop and a loop because this is comfortable, because this is safe, this is secure. But I will make my own life rather than sitting in this, because in this recession, you can lose this job just like that. I don't coach people just to look good. I coach people to lead. If you're tired of feeling uncertain physically, mentally, and financially, then this is the time to invest in structure. Look, my one-on-one coaching is open to you. We build systems, we train your mind and body, we create rhythm you'll carry for life. Don't wait until everything crashes to rebuild. Build it now. Create the life that you want to live now. Put in the work to live the life that you are trying to live later. Look, the recession is not going to break you. It's exposing what was not healed. And let's fix that. Click the link down below, and I'd love to speak with you and I'd love to help you. Let's grow together and let's build together. Do not be confined by the life that somebody else has designed for you because of this job. There are jobs that you are going to be placed in, whatever amounts of time-wise, whatever that constraint is, they will hold you to that for so long without even getting proper pay that you truly deserve, without living the true life that you truly want to live. You should not be confined by these rules. And then when you get defined by these rules, and we're living at a time of recession, you can be replaced, you can be removed just like that. So once again, the link is down below. If you are looking to work or looking for some assistance, do not be afraid to reach out. Let's work, let's do something, let's build together, let's grow together. I'll see y'all soon.